Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod on the mound, Kyle Gibson. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Robert Poisson with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now batting Robinson Cano. Ground ball, could be two. Over to second for one. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Just a weak fly ball this time. Robert. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starter, Paul Blackburn.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Out there to center, Bradley. Couple of steps in. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Popped up. Pena takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Well struck right field. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And the Orioles leave one. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire.
The pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Gibson, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Strike two. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Boots it.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ground ball right side. That's a hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So bases loaded with one away. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Next pitch is popped up.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Here's Manny Pena, 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. And that's downstairs and outside. Swung on, belted. That's back. One runs in, and it hits the top of the wall. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs score on the play. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now it's the second baseman, Robert Poisson. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that one popped to short. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double as the A's are on top. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Ryan Mountcastle, and that's through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a strike on the outside edge. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Gets it to first. Rutschman retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one pulled foul. Left-hand hitter waits. This one in the air, right field. Upton under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it here 2-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Robinson Cano. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side, Roberts. On to first, and a quick out, number 1. Jesus Aguilar up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Aguilar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Out to short. Henderson sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. McGuire getting to start at first, batting in the cleanup spot, and they traded for him earlier this year. To third, Mateo. The throw to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing there for the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, and now it's Austin Hayes. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Blackburn, 6'1" righty, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The center fielder, Frankie Cordero.
Now it's Franchi Cordero. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Blackburn, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's two down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jorge Mateo now. Now a fly ball to right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a two-out triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Adam Frazier. Out to center. Bradley makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
And a pitch. And ball one. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll get down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
The right fielder, number 10.
Now it's the right fielder, Justin Upton. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering way off the plate. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Knocks it down. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out.
Now batting.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
And here is Herrera. Single to right at his first trip. On a line, base hit. Simmons around third. 1 run is in, and that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Jackie Bradley Jr. a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Jackie Bradley Jr. There's some swing and miss, but he's got some pop as well.
The best example of a
right side, hard hit. Gathers and throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting. The catcher, Manny Pena.
Now the catcher up to hit, Manny Pena. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. In the air, left side. Hayes makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw home. He beats it. It's 5-0.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Robert Poisson, the next to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Line drive. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Digging in for Oakland, Robinson Cano. Gibson checks on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
And the pitch. Now 1-1. Poisson on at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Hard hit right side. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the A's 5 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brian Roberts.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The 1-1. And now 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one to first. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Set down on strikes. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now 2 balls and a strike. Rutschman at second with 2 down. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4. It's the A's 5 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back, and here is Jesus Aguilar.
The designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Gibson back to work. Bounce back to the mound. On the run, sends it over to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Next up for the A's, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Slapped foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Coming on for the Orioles, Jim Palmer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now it's Andrelton Simmons. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 10.
Justin Upton up next for the A's.
Upton.
And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. That's to third. Into the outfield, base hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game.
And makes the grab. And the inning is over.
It looked like somebody pulled the parachute on that ball, but good concentration. Stumbled a little bit, but was able to hold on to it as he made contact with the ground.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
The right-hander back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound. You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Cordero stands in now and watches strike 1. That's through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo, 1 for 2. Pitches in for a strike. Strike one. That one hammered center field. Bradley reaching back towards the wall. Back some more. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud of weak.
Top of the 6th inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jackie Bradley Jr. Check swing, but it's put in play. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. And now here's the A's catcher, Manny Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Palmer, 30 years old now. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Pena started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there. The wind to kick the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it by him for the K.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Robert Poisson up next for the A's. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Mountcastle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs. On 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Orioles 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a speed threat. Ryan Roberts. First pitch, and he just misses. Roberts, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. That one's in there, and the count is 1-2. Base knock, center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one missed.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 6.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. There's the strike. Singy Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Great jump. Roberts, the runner at second with one away. And a base hit right there. Upton fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 2-run game. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Smoked into left field, base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. And it's a 1-run game.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back around.
And that one is lifted in the air. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The throw is wild, and it gets away. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-5.
First pitch fastball and a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Manager out of the dugout. Trevor May on to pitch here.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners in second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he...
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now. Now, with still only one away. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup.
Definitely one of the easiest saves you'll ever see. He only needed 2 pitches to get this one. Can be efficient.